Good morning, afternoon, or whichever side of that you happen to fall on. I'm Jim, and I've decided to randomly play a little bit of Planet Coaster for a little while. I probably don't actually have as much time today as I would normally. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Thought I would dive in for a little bit and play with the coasters. It's very strange. I'm still mystified by this strange planet. Do they turn around to face you as you... They do. They face the people on it, face whatever direction you happen to be looking at. That's very... It's like invasive in both directions, right? Because it's like they know you, they can see you and track your movements, no matter how you move the orb. But at the same time, you are looking down upon them. Almost from an almost godlike position. This is very, I don't know, just the sheer existential, the sheer existential, ever lose a word? Yeah. You know that word that you've known for, like, your entire life and you've lost it? Yes. The sheer existential repercussions of this are things that we need to look into. Repercussions isn't even the word I was looking for, actually. But, unfortunately, it's not coming to me. And, as a result, I sit there panicking, worried that one day I shall fall. I shall plunge into the miasma of loss of all cognizance. Implications! That's the word that I've known all my life that I forgot. There it is. Good God. Okay. Hi. Shall we play Planet Coaster? Perhaps let's play Planet Coaster so that I can stop being weird. Actually, that's never going to happen. I think we finished with the whole pirate battle thing, so I don't believe I've done anything else to that particular map. Is that the... Are we calling them maps now? Is that the official gamer term? I don't know. Hi. Good morning. Afternoon. Good morning, afternoon. Hello. Hi. Alright, so this was the park we were at last time, and I don't think I've done anything else with it since we last were here. Many guests are thirsty, but that is indeed their own issue. And I mean, you know, sometimes you just go for a long time without being in contact with people, and I understand that, but that is not something I want you to tell me when you visit my amusement park. That said, hey, Kraken. Okay, so that was the one we just did. Let me see if I can. I'm still figuring out the thing where we where like if there's I have forgotten once again if like I am capable of just doing... I guess I had to just go back to the main menu. Yes, okay, main menu. The save and restore options in this are very confusing to me. As this goes. Okay, so we're here. We're on Captain Lockjaw's Buried Treasures. I know, I figured this out last time. And if I click resume, they're just going to dump me back in the same park. So it's like I think I have to get at it. It's a thing that feels counterintuitive to me the way this is set up. But nevertheless, we shall figure this out. For that is why I am here. That is why I am here, to frustrate myself endlessly. Okay, we'll go back to the main menu. I hope you're enjoying this little journey back and forth from the main menu. I will figure this out. Okay, so career. I know there's just like a tiny thing I'm missing somewhere. There's like a tiny window or something that I just have to go in and find, and it will bring me to the place that I am looking for. I did it before. I'm quite sure. But I can figure out what the hell the button is that I need to press. Is it My Parks? No, that just tells us what we've been doing, right? Okay. Alright. So we click on career, and we're not necessarily hitting resume because that just brings us back to where we were. If I click on this one here, there we go. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, alright. This is the one we haven't done yet, Pirate Cove. Okay, alright. His Lone Adult Park is incomplete as I think I remember where he buried his. I hope we don't start this in debt. We'll try to. Okay, open as. Oh, that's right. If I wanted to sandbox it, we're gonna start the new scenario. There we go. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. All right, it's good. The world's not coming to an end. We're fine. I mean, it is, but it'll be a while. I mean, we've still got like 4 billion years till we collide with Andromeda, and I mean, even then, I don't think anything's really going to hit us because it's going to be everything's going to be so far apart by then, you know? I mean, something might hit us in the incomplete coaster is incomplete. Wait, what? There's a ride called Incomplete Coaster? I have to see that. Oh, no, it's not called. It's just an incomplete. God damn it. I was hoping that the ride was called Incomplete Coaster, and then that was the point. It's like an existential thing that you just sort of do. You just appreciate the symbolism of the incomplete coaster. That's what I imagined it was going to be. Hi. What do we have here? Well, the cannon seems to be working. I mean, isn't that all we need? Okay. All right. Let me back out and look at this park so I can figure out what's happening. Like, even in life. Incomplete coaster is incomplete, yeah. So this looks more deserty. This prop setup. I don't know if we actually will have people. Well, we could have people walking around down here. Okay. That might be cool if there was stuff down here. We could put stuff down here in this pit amongst the various piratey things. I mean, well, there's one piratey thing, and then there's old buildings. But still, you know, one can imagine. We have this delightful archway that doesn't go anywhere, which is good. That's good. And we have this. We have these broken ships. Very clearly symbolizing our hopes and dreams being dashed against the rocks of adversity, which is always nice. And then we have a little cave indicating that there is perhaps with treasures to perhaps indicate there is hope, or either that or possibly encouraging us to be hoarders. I'm not sure which. I don't feel as though both messages should be preserved. I'll try to figure out which one eventually. And then we have like another cave. More cannons. Okay, the cannons are working. That's good to know. We have another cave down this way, and it's very small and there's nothing in it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We probably won't need that for anything much. Perhaps an ATM. Let's see, what else do we have? Coming soon! I love that ride. So let's see. This is giving me the impression of a very incomplete park. Something that we don't have. It's like there will be stuff here someday, which is a good vibe to have if you're sort of looking at the sort of Aristotelian ideal of progress, or lack thereof. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Why? I haven't had caffeine today. Why am I behaving like this? Who knows? We have concessions, which is really the important thing. And we have the poster of Mr. Lockjaw or Mr. Jaw. I'm not sure if it's a hyphenated name. It doesn't appear to be, but one can but hope. Staff only. There's a staff building, which a thing I have utterly neglected to build in anything I have done thus far. Probably would have helped that whole thing of people being overworked. There's a second coming soon ride. I don't know if we should name both of those coming soon. That might give the wrong impression, unless we're talking about sort of the idea of where you see the same thing over and over again, and that's what happens. Perhaps I should look at the objectives. Have I finished looking at the park? Well, what are these things? These things are buildings. These things are buildings. Yep, those are buildings, all right. Let's see. We have oh, okay. Oh, he's got the stone parrot on his shoulder. That's must be very tiring. Let's see, and we have the celebratory pufferfish. That's good. It's always helpful to have one of those. Milkshakers. We have 2 ports for milkshakes. My God, they went all in on the concessions for this, which is nice because less work for me. Stone ships. That's cool. Little toilets. Very helpful. Very important. Let's see. There we have Lockjaw again. We have an ATM, which apparently we are telling them dispenses gold coins. I don't know if I feel as though we should tell them that, unless that also dispenses tokens, which would be useful if we had an arcade, which we probably do not, because sadly it is, or fortunately, depending on one's point of view, it is no longer the 80s. I remember arcades when I was a wee lad, but let's not worry about that. Okay, so we have the entryway between the mermaid statues. This is where people enter. Okay, and possibly leave if we allow it. All right, good. Of course, I'm always curious where they're coming from. Oh, this is nice. They've spent a lot on initial presentation, and then done absolutely nothing with the rides. The actual meat of the park itself. I can't go further. I cannot go further into this strange darkness, this yawning darkness from which all customers come. When you were born in the yawning darkness, did you know that your destination was Pirate Village? Did you? Okay. Well, that's enough existentialism for now. I should probably actually build some crap. Good archway. That's good. What am I doing here? Let's find out. Okay, so we have to reach a monthly profit of $1,000. We have to attract 600 guests. We're currently at 165. A monthly profit, that actually could take a little while depending on how they measure these things. Monthly profit of $2,000. Build a coaster. Pay off all loans. Yeah, that's gonna be. We've got debt. Reach a monthly profit of $4,000. Okay. This strikes me as something that will be a slightly longer slog, which means I will probably end up breaking this up into multiple bits, but we will see. I have been surprised on this count before by this game. Ramp. This is there. Yes. Elevated walkway. We do like a good elevated walkway. Now I need is a park inspired by Dante's Inferno. Oh. I have had so many thoughts about that. Too many. I don't think I can make it with this game. The assets probably are not here, but I've had many a thought. One day, when I finally finish editing my novel, which is also in part inspired by Dante's Inferno. Then perhaps there will be things. But yeah, I always thought it would be cool. In some ways, in an academic sense too. Why is there like another pirate camp monitoring us from outside our territory? That disturbs me. Okay. I should probably do things. All right. What do we have here? We've gotta do. They're leaving it fairly open-ended with these goals, which is good. They're sort of easing you into the whole "how do I do this" thing, in that sense at least, even though they do not have proper tutorials. So that's good. What is our current... So I guess we'll look at our finances. Heavens help us. I'm so glad Standard Restroom Block 101 is free! Have you ever been to a place... And I know that these exist. Perhaps more of them existed in the past. But have you ever been to a public restroom where you had to pay to get in? I feel as though... no, we'll raid the neighboring territory once we've built up more here, I think. That's probably... but yeah, no, if have you ever been to one of those where there's like a pay-to-get-in restroom? I have never been to one of those. I have never seen one of those. And I've only seen... I've seen on, like, television from, like, the 1980s, occasionally, the idea of, like, restroom stalls that you had to insert coins to get into. But I've never actually, in real life, seen a place where the restroom is not free. That would be kind of terrifying, to be in a place, have to go to the restroom, and then it's like, I gotta pay to get in. Park entry is free. This place has great scenery. I wish there were more rides. Why aren't there enough bins around here? We'll probably throw some more bins down then. There are rather a lot of... There's a lot of concessions. I have a feeling that they just wanted to entirely base this thing off of concessions. Balanche. All right. So our current Balanche, which probably I'm blocking right now because I made a decision, is that an 8 or a 6? $6,897.54. Like in Europe, you see more of those pay restrooms in Europe. Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe one might find strange. And so what we need to do is we need to get our monthly income. Monthly income, is that the thing? Our monthly profit, not income, profit. Up to over 1,000. We don't really have anything yet, I guess, because we're still in the first month. What is our current debt? Because apparently there's debt. Loans. 10,000, 10 grand, 5% interest. 10,880.96 currently to repay. Oh, that's going to be a slope. That's going to be a nice downward slope. I'm getting depressed on this screen. I'm going to move off this screen. Okay, I have no loan history, and yet there's a loan. Isn't that just the way of things? Yeah, so I'm just going to wander through here and figure things out as they happen. What staff do we currently have? We have 2 brushes, we have 1 wrench, and we have 4 small buildings. Okay, good to know. Most of them are currently happy. This one is slightly less happy. What is in your mind? You have no thoughts. Keep an eye on you. Yeah, loans are depressing if you're the receiver of the loan. Yeah, I know, right? That's the idea. So people are mostly going to just want to hang out here because there's nothing to ride. Would you like some bins? I will throw down a few bins. Because I'm remembering that they wanted bins. Give us bins! Let's see, where are the food stalls? They are here. So, no, there's a bin there. But they want more bins. This would be a good spot for one, I reckon. What happens when you walk this way? I don't know. We need rides. We do need rides. I'm gonna add a but bins first. Bins first, then rides. See, anywhere else I just feel as though we have a desperate need. I mean, I'll put one near the ATM. Why not? I mean, why indeed not? Is this like a thing you can sit on? I don't know. I'm sure people would. Given half the chance. Let's just put it there. Okay. Alright. Rides. So, incomplete coaster is incomplete. Alright, heavens help us, I'm going to try to build a roller coaster. This may bankrupt us immediately. I am not sure how to do this. Completely. Or rather, I should explain, I've never been good at this. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. That's why I usually just grab one. But I mean, if we have the coaster, that would be a great help. So let me see what we have and what we want to highlight and like stuff. Where we want the body of the coaster to end up. I mean, I'm presuming a lot of back here is where it would end up. That seems natural to me. Yeah. It would be nice if we have it in a place where it will sort of go over and around other things. Where that seems cool. But everything's kind of self-contained. I don't really necessarily want the coaster to be like spilling over us here. There are ways to make that cool, and there are ways to not make that cool. Alright. Okay. Now let's go ahead and save the park so that we don't lose that glorious barrel work I just did. That glorious bin work. The bins are the only thing I have contributed thus far to this park. And there should probably be more, but let's go ahead and see here. So, let's start with basics. They're facing this way. So we're going to come out here, we're going to loop back around this way. So, okay, we're going to come out here and we're going to have to build up. Before we loop around. And I mean, that would take it around that. Yeah, we can bring them around here and loop up over this way. What's what? You have the rise, and then they go down, and then they come out and they loop around or some such thing and turn into weird corkscrews, and everyone goes flying off into the abyss. Huh. Now there's a thought. Would that work? No, they wouldn't get enough traction. I was thinking about... Can you save Scum to learn how to make the roller coaster effectively? What? I'm not sure. Is that lingo for something? I was thinking about doing something where the people come out through here, right? But unfortunately, you just have these cannons shooting over their heads. But I don't think that's going to work because of physics. I seem to remember something about physics. Because they would then have to go up to get back here, and perhaps there's a chain or something one can employ. There's going to be some degree of cannons going by as they finish the ride, and I suspect that might be the point. It's going to be a little strange. I mean, we can give it a shot. So we have a thing that'll loop around, it'll go up, it'll plunge down deep into the earth, swing around this way, come under the cannons, and then we'll have to loop back around and come back to the track here. Which might be possible. Okay, so create a save, then attempt to make the coaster with all the mistakes that come with that. Once you figure out the process, load the initial save and create the coaster again, likely with fewer mistakes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. Thank you for explaining that. I had no idea what that meant. Who are these scum we are saving? If you added an extra M to Scum, then I would assume we're talking about Lucasfilm. But anyway, that's its own strange inside joke. Okay. Yeah, so let's give it a try. All right. Sometimes there are times in your life you just have to build a roller coaster, and this is apparently one of those times. Custom. Alright. Actually, maybe I don't have to do any of that. Maybe I just have to click on this and it will let me build the coaster. Edit track, that's probably what we want. Start building on station grid, which maybe. Ride camera, that won't go very far. Toggle advance, move, rotate. Demolish, yes, that'll take care of it. Save as blueprint, edit track. Alright. Ah! It's giving me more tracks. How dare it. We'll have to do a thing where it will loop around and up, and I'm assuming one can do this with chains. Chains? Chain lift. Yeah. EFN values placed on a chain lift do not contribute to the final EFN ratings for this ride. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Drive tires push trains along slowly. Friction brakes slow trains down. Trim brakes used to trim speed of the oh my god, there are so many controls here. Trim brakes used to trim speed of the train mid-run. More versatile than a friction or magnetic brake run, but more expensive. Used to trim speed of the train mid-run. Okay. That'll be helpful if people are flying off into the abyss. Block section. Multiple trains to run on tracks at the same time. That's more advanced than I want to be right now. Wait a minute. Stopping and holding them until the next section of track. Maybe it's not. Until the next section of track is clear. For free sections to be available, one more block section needed to be the number of trains, chain lifts. This is probably not going to be big enough for us to want to have... Because we have a limited budget here, so it's probably not going to be big enough for us to do too much. Standard track. Okay, alright. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do drive tires. If this does what I think it does, we're going to do drive tires to bring it, just to get it swung around here, right? Just to get it swung around. Then we'll have the chain ascent. And hopefully make that work. The trick is, how much space do we need? I almost wish I could build this backwards. But, yes. It's going to come plunging down into the earth here-ish. And swing around. Yeah. You need a decent grasp of physics to make a coaster? Yeah. I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay. So, okay, why don't we use these trees as a guideline? Because why not? We're going to swing around the trees and come up, and then we're going to start plunging down like around about, say, here-ish? Here-ish? Middle tree? And that should give us a nice slope. It will come around, and people will hopefully a nice sharp turn down here that people can hopefully survive or possibly fly off and smack into the cold earth from which they sprang. And we'll see if this works. How much land do we have over here? I'm just curious. Where is our border? Okay, here it is. I was just looking for our border so that I can make sure we're not doing anything too foolish. Ah, okay, yeah, that's gonna be. This is gonna be cutting it close. How do you do this? Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, these trees can't be as much of a guideline as I thought because there's not a lot of space over there. How do you feel about circling through a tree? We just plunge down that way. It's a very innovative design. It doesn't actually do anything a roller coaster is supposed to do. Oh, what is this, a degree? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I see. I see where we're going with this. Can you ascend using a drive tire? Can you? Or do you have to have a chain lift? It's an incline. I don't know if you can actually make an ascent using a drive tire. What's this? All right. Can't go any further? Can you just hit autocomplete now? Is that going to help us? I don't think that's going to help us. Ah, okay. Alright. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yep, that's kind of where we are here. Okay, we're moving in kind of the right direction. No. Can I elevate here, or do I need to switch to... Let me, okay, I guess we're going to switch to a chain to make this work. I'm going to switch to a chain lift. Is this parallel? Maybe it's parallel. This is going to be weird. Is it possible to turn more sharply? Yeah, I just barge right through this tree. And these rocks. This is where we want to be. Okay, chain lift. This is not at all scary. How high do we go here? Ah, okay. I'm getting a grip here. Okay. All right. And then I guess we go to standard track. Is this even possible? I'm gonna run out of money. I feel as though perhaps doing the coaster first is not a good idea. How steep a drop are we doing here? Just like deep, deep into the earth. We're going to launch them sort of in this direction. Is that dangerous? It's probably dangerous. During the initial, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to necessarily twist them in any particular direction during the initial drop, do we? Okay. Here, deep into the earth. And now that I cannot see it... Oh, I can barely see it. Okay. I cannot see it. Is there a way to actually do what I'm trying to do? Is there a way to actually do this? Is this a fool's errand? Should I just do a thing that goes up and around and through here and that's it? Should I wait until I have more monies? Because I cannot see under the earth. And I am not sure. I can barely see. I can barely see. And I do not know if anything is actually being hollowed out there. Or if it is... terrain. I don't... Chisel. Smooth, roughen, painting, water. Auto point. Okay, so I have come to the conclusion that this is not a good idea for me to... Well, perhaps the idea isn't terrible, but it's just that I have no idea, earthly idea of what I'd need to do to execute it. Also, my physics are slightly off here. So I'm going to go ahead and restore back to before, and I'm going to put other things... I'm going to ignore the coaster for a while, I think, and just put other crap down, build up money, and then, you know, which will take a while without a coaster. But, I'm going to have to figure out how to do this because this is not going well. However, just for the sake of amusement, before I do that, let me undo that. I'm going to hit autocomplete and see if it figures it out for me. I mean, the Death Coaster does, yeah, that's what man, I wanted it to be able to just, like, you know, come through. But I don't think that's going to happen. This just looks like a death trap to me. This just looks like a whole ass death trap. Yeah, here. Let's do this instead. Because when we come around and we come up, right? Assuming we can even move through solid rock like this, which we probably cannot. That bottom of the drop curve feels intense. Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it? Here, I'm going to redo this. I don't know if I'm getting back the same amount of money that I'm putting in. But, seriously. I need to elevate this a little bit. Somehow. Okay, our goal is no longer to go under the ground. Okay, push the train along slowly until we hit a certain point, right? So, I just want it to loop around and go up a thing. That's all I want. That's all I want in life, is for it to loop around and go up a thing. So, if I have... I may not have the ability to increase the height on this, so it's gonna have to be a tad weird. And these are expensive, so I can't really... There's a lot I cannot do with it. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna turn that into a chain. I hope. Can I do that? No. Not in that direction, I can't. I'm gonna do that first. Alright. Okay. Now we're gonna turn it into a chain lift. Actually, no, I didn't even need to turn it that far. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Chain lift! How steep do we want this to be? We're just gonna do that first. We're gonna go up a bit higher. Just looking at this from the side. Do that. Am I like building this in a direction that actually is going to work? Ah, maybe. Like one more of these, and then we're going to level off. What am I even doing? I don't know. We need there to be enough space for everyone up here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and have one more of these. I think that makes sense to me, at least in my head it does. And now we shall plunge. And the slope, right now we're looking at 45 degrees. That's the 67, that's the 90. The 67 degree slope is... You know, actually I think we'll be fine even if we... Yeah, I'm changing my mind on this. I'm just going to start the slope here. 67, does that look right? Let's find out. Not quite high enough if it's going over that land. There, we'll try that. Okay. Let me look at the 45. The 45 might be better for what we want here. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Alright. By good, I mean... Oh, Is that what that's supposed to look like? I'm a little concerned. I feel like a coaster doesn't look like... Yeah, because there's like this thing here. Damn it, physics. I'm gonna get this. I just don't yet know the method. Is that steeper than we want? Good God, I keep zooming me out. Must get coaster built. $45. Ah! Okay. Huh. How do you even do this? Okay. Okay. $45 up, $45 down should be simple. That looks decent. Nope, it's not going to autocomplete for me yet. Why is it trying to turn me? Why? Why you do this? Is it following me? Never retract where they... You ever see one of those? Ever look at a roller coaster and the track just follows you around the room no matter where you stand in it? That looks very dangerous. Track limits exceeded. Well, I'm not at all surprised. This is looking very expensive. Why does it want to do that? What the? Okay. Yeah, clearly this isn't... Okay. So if I autocomplete from there, it's very simple, right? Goes in, up, down, that's it. Does that make any sense? That looks not terribly safe. Because you have them coming and falling out. I feel as though... Is that... Can people ride that and not plunge to their death? I mean, I get it, but yeah, no. I feel as though... Okay, yeah, right, alright. So, this is not, I feel... Plunging to their death is not, from a great height, is not something I feel goes quite as well with the branding of the park as I might like. So I think we're going to abandon this particular attempt at a coaster for right now. And I'm also going to run out of funds. So, just put some rubber castles off. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just put some rubber castles down here. They'll fall. They'll hit them. It'll be fun. It'll be great. It'll be a great experience for the whole family. Also, I think my angle is way off here. I don't think I have enough monies to build the sort of coaster that I would have in my head here. So I'm just going to reload that park. I feel as though it's a good time to start that bit over. Yeah, give them parachutes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. We're loading bins. Because that's the one thing we've gotten right so far. Okay. Let's try that again. By which I mean, let's not touch this roller coaster. It's just going to be there as an example of what not to do. For a little while. It'll be sitting there incomplete. I'm going to throw some other rides down because, dear God. We got to have other stuff. This is such a problem. Alright, do I want to put stuff down here first? Is that what I want? What do you want, Jim? Where does the park begin? Okay, park begins here. People can come out, and the first thing they're gonna see that's weird is that. So let's go there. Let's just put something out here. Okay, let's put something out here. Whatever it is that's coming soon, some massive, wonderful thing that's coming soon, and is going to turn out to be very disappointing because it's going to be very small. I'm just gonna like throw a bunch of thrill rides down or something and just let people imagine that's the park, and then I know that the coasters are the big money makers, but at the same time, holy crap. Okay. What's this? I have no idea what this is. This tame classic can produce quite the surprise. Thrill Ride, classic ride collection. There are people in little cars that go around this little thing. Let's not do that. Maybe later. Free Flyer, Excitement 3. Let me see here. So this is 2020. That's useful. Around the world. Do we have a swinging ship? We have a swinging ship. This is important. We have to have a swinging ship. Do I want to put it up here? Is this where I want it? Or do I want it down here amongst everything? Because that would be cool too. I think I want it up here. I just keep loving that they yell at you when you put it in the wrong place, because I'm just imagining them actually lowering this thing and people like, ah, crap! Down on the ground. I guess I should demolish this coming soon sign and all that so that there's space for it. It's like, this is all being built. That's adorable. Can I just select all of these things and get rid of them? I mean, they technically count as scenery, I suppose, but, I get $2.25 every time I delete one of these things. I should delete more! Like this coming soon sign. It's gone. 73 bucks in my pocket. Perfect. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to leave that there because it's scenic. Sort of. I would like to leave the trees here, but I don't think I can do that. Can I move the trees? I can. I am a deity. I can merely move rocks and trees with a thought. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. I'm gonna put this down. This is important. Its excitement is only 2, but you have to have a swinging ship. It's the law. When you have a pirate-themed park, you have to have one of these. It's a gentle ride. Let me see if I can remember the key commands that involve rotating said gentle ride. Is it the Z? It is Z. Okay, good. I'm glad I suddenly remembered that. Now, it would be nice if this were among, you know, stuff that looked more... Oh, crap, that's nearly the edge of the park. That's the opposite side. That's the opposite side. That's not... No! That's not what we wanted at all. We need to rotate this. There. That's better. We must welcome them to our swinging ship, not turn our backs on it. Okay. So we gotta have an entrance, which I will put here. We'll have the exit on the opposite side over here. Unless I can't have the exit on the opposite side, in which case I'll just put it here. For some reason it won't let me drag it over that way. But that's alright. And now we will have a path of some kind. This is the queue, alright. What kind of queue do we want? What kind of queue are we using already? That's been my guide thus far. The queue for this monstrosity, it's the, okay, the wooden square thingies, okay. How much of this do we want? Oh crap. Alright, hang on. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I don't have angle snap on it right now. For some reason it's not giving that to me. How popular do we think this ride is going to be? Let's make it so that the path can actually go around these folks also, because that will be important. Path. Do I want to change the path to something else when we get up here? Perhaps we'll change it to flagstones, or sandstone, with wooden trim. I like sandstone. In fact, I'm gonna say that that's gonna change here. Alright, now the width of the path. I want this path to branch out in a couple of different directions. But I need it to be the right width. So 20, is that right? That looks better. For this path anyway. Let me shorten that so that I don't have as much to worry about. And I can undo this because I didn't necessarily want branches right there. All right. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this yet. Just sort of feeling it out. Remember right angles? I do. I distinctly remember there being right angles once in the world. Okay, now. Back to this. Our width should be... Oh good, that hasn't changed. There. That'll do nicely. Okay. Let us test our ship. And we have a very low scenery rating right now. So we should probably decorate it with stuff. Already spent monies. That's not good. Let's test the ride. Then we need to put some things down here. Karate. Yeah, that does exactly what it's supposed to. Let's open it. And now I will decorate the path whilst we have people showing up. Pirate WW. No, wrong. Wrong! Stop hitting keys, Jim. Let's see. What do we want over here? Nothing too fancy. But fancy enough that we can have some degree of interest. Incomplete coaster is incomplete. I know. Looks decent. Where's the existential risk of death? That'll be some of the other rides. I didn't set a price. Good God. There we go. Start with that. People actually get on the ride. Want to throw some palm trees down? Will that make us feel better? I think it will. Is it okay to mix one's palms? Do they need to all be the same kind of palm? Well, people seem to want to ride it. That's something. Hopefully that will allow us to make monies instead of lose monies for a little while. I understand that incomplete coaster is incomplete. We will get there. There's a degree of newness. I think that helps. The novelty. The novelty is good. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a bin. Just like there, so folks can use that. I want to move this wood platform so that it is closer and we can benefit from that. For a time. How are we looking here? Good value, well maintained. Where was the thing, I wonder, that tells us about the situation with the path? Swing, 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 swing. No, we're good, we're good. That's what we were hoping for. It would swing back and forth. I wonder where the thing is that told us where the what the status was for the path, for the queue. I have forgotten. Because we saw very briefly, we saw the thing that told us delightfully decorated. Okay, yeah. Queue scenery rating is currently. Yeah, I have to go over this prestige. There we go. So, queue scenery rating 28%. Reputation new. We should probably. Hey, queue's filling up almost. It's getting closer. It's good. It's good. What are we thinking? Good value? Good value? Let's up the price. Okay. Our monthly profit currently is in the negatives. Surely we'll figure it out. Surely. Okay, let's see. Our shops and facilities appear to be selling at a loss. Well, people are flocking to this, so that's good. Let me see what's going on with our shops and facilities. Use the same price as extras for all shops of this type. First of all, we got to do that. We have this one we have this one milkshake stand. I'm going to kick everything up just a little bit because I care. Chief beef. All prices and extras for all shops of this type. Gonna kick the price up just a bit. Multiple thefts that occurred, but there are no security guards. We should probably get some security. That would be helpful. And kick prices up just a little bit there. Let us hire security. We must have staff. We must have staff. Okay. We must purchase a mustachioed security officer. There you go. Hovering in midair, as we all do when we are born. Go forth, catch thieves. It is good to have a friendly octopus. I feel as though night is falling. We need to throw more rides down. Yes, it's working. We have more money appearing. That's good. I believe that's good. Let's see. What else have we? Well, it's going both up and down. Okay, because it was over 4 grand and now it's back down below 4 grand. We need to do something. Preferably with this, but I have no idea how the freaking... I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something very foolish that will not work. Can I just autocomplete from here? Will that do it? Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, that's great. That's exactly the configuration we want. No, never mind. Is all this scenery just going to waste? Because I don't know how to build a freaking coaster. Let's see. Yeah, I think we got to throw down another ride. I think that's the answer here. Because we need more monies. So we'll do that. We'll throw down more rideage up here, and we'll see what we can manage, and that'll almost clean us out. So maybe we'll have to get another loan. Let's do the opposite thing from what we actually were going to do as part of our thing. Guest needs happiness. They're not that happy. There is also thirst still. Which means that perhaps we need to throw down some vending machines, or what have you. It's actually not a terrible idea. I'll throw down a vending machine. In a little bit. Once I figured out where I am and what I'm doing. Alright, so we have that. We could put another one over here. You know, we should put another one over here. It'll be closer to this stuff. What kind of stuff do we want? What do we want? What kind of ride do we want? Rising Raptor. Okay, so that was a sort of your standard thing you have to have. This is a thing that has a lot... Whoa. It's inexpensive, and it has a high thrill rating. Also has a fairly high nausea rating. But at this point, I think we're going to have to risk it. So we want another octopus. The good old octopus. We need something that's going to really get them. In what way, Jim? I don't know. What is this? Oh my gosh. Flip and tumble as the stars of this glorious air show. That looks decidedly dangerous. But it's inexpensive. I mean, Swift Eagles is about the same price. I think we've had that before. Teacups. Everyone loves teacups. Test flight. These little things running around. You know, the little planes. Low, the nausea is acceptable. Rising Raptor. That actually looks pretty cool. Something. Ooh, and that would actually attract people because it is tall. It is, however, more expensive. I'm not sure what we can afford at this point. It's even more expensive, Jim. Carousels are good. Let's see. Horror Heights. Hyper Jump. Kickflip. Oh, that's even worse than this. Loop-a-da-loop. Fear rating kind of in the green there. Inexpensive mechanical throw and flip, no worries. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Get a loop-to-loop. I mean, if I'm gonna get a loop-to-loop, I may as well just get the wild blue. You know, that's my thinking. Psycho... Psychola? Psychola. I'm getting real wild blue. I don't think I can stop myself. We're gonna set it down over here somewhere, but I need to first pick up some things. Planks of wood and what have you. Harder to see these things in the dark. Here, hide with these other trees. Okay. This is a terrible idea. Alright. Here we go. Wild blue. Is this truly what you want? Of course it is. Okay. Just gotta build the path out over this way. And I'm gonna keep the path as narrow as it was, which what 13 feet? Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Good. Actually, I'm gonna leave off because I gotta figure out how I want to build this. So, one way to get in, one way to not get in. We have to move some rocks. I have a thought. I have no idea what this does. Alright. We'll enter through here. We shall leave through here. And we'll do that bit. We will examine that in a moment. First off, I want to move this cargo. I'm going to put it next to the path so that it counts as as path beautification. I'm just gonna use this existing stuff, these trees and what have you. As part of what's going to be next to the path. I am anticipating this ride might be a little popular, so I'm going to go ahead and try to make a decent-sized path. Famous last words. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah. No. Back to this. Okay. How do people do this? All right. Do that, and then we will do this. Okay, I think that will work. Start testing. Ah, sunlight. End of month summary. Profit negative 442. Yay! Mark rating +1. Now if I put that tree right there, that's going to be too much. Oh, that doesn't look dangerous at all. That looks delightful. You're all going to die. Alright. Let me check on the color palette here. I don't want to do anything weird to the color palette to make it more piratey. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, this is light change. That's good. Yeah. Scenery is not going to be great here. I'll see what I can add. But I want to be careful about spending too much on this. Have a bin. Here, have a bin. How expensive is the cannon? Oh, it's $50. I don't know. I'm going to try to keep this to minor stuff. Are we good? We good? Excellent, excellent. Yeah. Go. All right. And that's more cargo. Barrel slide. What the heck? No idea what that is. Multiple shops are very busy. Okay. Good. Good to know. We'll deal with that. Netting? Netting's relatively inexpensive. I mean, that's part of the problem, right? If it's cheap, then they will know that. They will recognize that. I think glass float lantern. Okay, that's for water. That's for the water. I gotta be careful how much I want to spend for this. Clamshell statue. Which has nothing inside. I can put a treasure chest in there, I think. You can get another treasure chest. It's gonna be too scary for some folks, and I'm fine with that. There, a treasure chest inside a clamshell. This ride isn't going to have a great prestige rating for the the scenery rating, but you know, it's the best we can do right now. Yes, it's incomplete, I understand. We need to make monies. Perhaps they'll ride upon it. What does this look like when being ridden upon? Ah! They're having a good time. Keep focusing on the same person. So this might help, having this ride. I'm not sure. We shall see. But in any case, we kind of want there to be funds coming in. Okay. Too many guests are trying to use Cosmic Cow Milkshake. Too many are trying to use Chief Beef. Which means either we need to up the prices or we need more of them, or perhaps both. How are we doing? Cash flow, not great. I mean, it's happening. But, yeah, profit still... Well, we seem to be making profit at this point. Let's throw down some vending machines. We're making... The money is increasing. Maybe I made this path a little too long. Throw down some vending machines. Whilst we're slowly trying to build enough money to build a decent freaking coaster. All the monies. All of them. We'll put a vending machine over here. Attractions? We don't have any. Need to research them. Hotel, restrooms, first aid, ATMs, information, park entrances, staff management, gift shops. Gift shops, I mean. And the Cosmic Cow milk vending machine, which we shall put right over here. And Chief Beef vending machine, which, sure, we can do that. So that folks can have that. That will be good. Incomplete coaster is incomplete. Yes, I know. I know. I know. Trying to reach a point that we can complete said incomplete coaster. This is doing well. This is doing well, I think. I should probably actually regulate the prices here. People are using the machines, which is good. Yeah, because it's cheaper than from the vendor. Should we kick everything up by $1? It is the theme park way. Okay, good, good. I'm gonna standardize that pricing. People seem to be using it, so that's good. So how swamped are these here? Too many guests. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let me go ahead and actually just put another vending machine here in this place, because that would perhaps help. Let me see if there's somewhere I can toss them that maybe over here. I got to put them by the path so that folks who are having trouble accessing these can just go and go to a vending machine. I mean, there's so many, there's such a variety one can throw down here, but I know kind of what they want. Sadly, they want the familiar.
Tasty.
I can't with these these vending machine voices. They're disturbing me. Actually, it's great. Okay, we'll see how that goes. See if that's like a thing people want. You know what you want? Are you going to purchase? You look like you might have a good amount to steal. Hey! Stop stealing things. It's bad for you. I'm gonna report you. Actually, I don't know how to report you. Okay, good, good. The cash flow appears to be going in the right direction. That is a good thing. Oh, hey, we got one of our objectives. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. So we made it into May with a positive cash flow. Just only slightly less. Only a few $1,000s less than the cash flow from March. Am I doing this right? I don't know. No, monthly profit. Monthly profit. That's actually what I need to be looking at. So the profit. Yes, so we broke above those. Yeah, that's very good. That was very good. That's like almost, it's a $2,000 improvement, so that's good. Excellent. Good, those little rides are paying off. So I guess the decision now is, do I plonk down a third ride, or do I just wait for this to build up and tackle the coaster? 'Tis a good question. What time is it? I have a little bit of time left. I actually am going to have to nip out soon, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how one looks at it. As I'm going to be going out into the outdoors where there are people and things. Just for a little while. That doesn't look dangerous at all. Okay. Let me see. What do we want? Let me actually look at some things real quick. Let's check, before we throw down another thing, let me just check on the staff real quick. See how they're doing, how they're feeling. We have somewhat less happy at this point. But let me check our things here. Okay, let me first go to the one with the high workload, who is slightly less happy. I get paid what I'm worth. I guess I'm content with my job. Shall we train you? Actually, we need to train our vendors at this point because they're getting swamped. Okay. Sure is a lot to do right now. Really? I'm going to up your salary. Okay. You still have a lot to do. I have no idea how to take that pressure off of you. Unless maybe I up prices, I could do that. So that you don't have as much of a workload. Is that how people handle that? But they're happier right now anyway, and that's kind of the point. Let's see, normal workload I guess we'll go to next, and that would be you who are going to do all of these things. Let us go ahead and give you training, I think. Corey. Things are okay here. My pay is pretty good. Alright. Capable. Vending machine, cosmic cow milk are too expensive. Aha! Okay. That's what I needed to know. Alright. I have to find that happy medium. I only upped them all by $1. So we'll go ahead and put them back down by 50 cents and we'll see what happens there.
Heyo.
Dagnabbit. I've been talking for a while, and once again, I was muted. I was muted. No, I was just trying to figure out, because it's like this whole dilemma here, and just sort of figuring out the situation with the fact that too many people are constantly trying to use these, and I keep thinking, well, maybe perhaps we should just go ahead and throw down another one somewhere, but I do not know. I do not know. We're doing okay. I think we need another ride. Our profits are not increasing fast enough. We need to fill up these spaces where we're having these, where we have things coming soon. I'm sure they thought of much bigger things coming soon, but we're just going to put smaller things coming soon for now, and then perhaps we would build on that as time goes by. That's really a question of like how much time you want to invest in stuff like this. I saw a video of someone who was talking about path decoration, and they said that they would spend like an entire day. They'd spend hours decorating a path to get, you know, the right sort of stuff by it, and I'm just sort of like, I don't have that kind of time. I love that. I remember that. After an extensive study, we have determined that people are not wearing enough hats. Security has been notified. Oh, yeah. Someone has pickpocketed you. I apologize. You have a witch's hat. That's awesome. Okay. Let us hope that your money is recovered. We have a security officer. Is our security officer doing his job? Where are you, security officer? What you up to? Just wandering? Did you catch anybody? No. We're gonna have a little talk here. Here, Emerson. You don't appear to be doing your job. Apprehending miscreant. Okay, here we go. Get to the miscreant. Made it out of the park before. These security guards are slow. I see. So it's really a question of either I've got to train him so that he's faster. Is that how that goes? Is that how that works? Or I need more security guards. Do the security guards get faster when you train them? Or should I just give you a... I should just, like, hire a second one, and I'm going to station you near the entrance. And then hire someone else to be free roaming. I feel like that's probably going to be better. That's right, you actually click on the individual things. I forgot. I was just trying to click on the ATM, but that's fine. As long as you don't go around behind it, that's the problem, right? Just keep it around the statue. Okay. And you just, set these landmarks, right? Just make it like that. So they'd come out to these spots, between these spots, and I think that would work. You just kind of want to keep them in these areas. Okay. And those vending machines. All right. We'll kind of see how that does. Sort of go from there. All right. This is entrance. The entrance roster. And we're going to put that on our security guard. Where is our security guard? You're going to be by the entrance. So you are stationed by the entrance. And then we will hire another security guard for the park itself, just so that they can hang around and deal with miscreants just in other places, free roaming, you see. Because it appears that one was not sufficient. We shall try two. There. Support. Support. Okay. Well, there we are. Now, what was I actually going to do? Third ride! Third ride! Before all that popped up. Can I have security guards dress up as pirates? I could. Actually, I can't, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this game does not allow that level of creativity, I'm afraid. You know, one never knows. What do I want here? More little rides. More little rides so we can buy the big ride. So we have this raptor, which we were looking at earlier. We have the good old Roctopus. We have Centrum, vitamin supplement. We have Cyclops. We have Ascendance. What do we have? We have Gentle and Thrill and Recent. So, Gentle is this. You could hope. You could indeed hope. That is the Sky Temple, which doesn't have a huge amount to see, but we'll see Teacups, Roctopus, Grand Carousel, Free Flyer, Venetian Carousel, which is smaller. I think I actually just want to focus on the second thrill ride right now, and then I will throw down a carousel of some kind, I think, afterward. So we have the kickflip. We have the loop-de-loop. We have the Huracan. Horror. Heights, the Golden Eagle. Centrum. I'd like to have a thrill ride with a decent nausea rating. Like one of these. Just so that there's an option. Rising Raptor's looking good. Hurricane maybe, but it's Hurricane maybe. What? Horror Heights. Golden Eagle 3.44. Wish I could sort these by excitement, fear, nausea. There we go. Sort by nausea. Highest to lowest. So Swift Eagles looks good. 3.3, 3.37. 3.0 under excitement. I'm looking for excitement. I'm looking for excitement. Test flight thus far being the best of the ones I've looked through that way. 3.44. 3.5. 3.2. And then it gets out of the green. So Rising Raptor looks like it'll probably be it. Let me see how that looks. Let me see what that is. Double up the spinning action on the scalable spinning tower ride. Alright. Need to move these trees again. Yeah, I'm just going to plunk it like here. I'm going to move the trees. There's a lot of moving of trees in this particular scenario. I shall control nature. I shall stack each one tree atop another. No, I shall not. But I shall think about it. Just building a forest over here. Move it out to the edge of the property. Let it be a tree line. clear all of these things away. Out of my way. Alright. Just move them back when we need them. If we need them. See what we want to do with this card. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Got a decent amount for that. All right. Let us go ahead then and throw down some things. If and we can. We're going to do the... Did we say the raptor? Yes, we said the raptor. Alright. The rising raptor shall be here. Yeah. I'm going to place the entrance here. We shall place the exit here. We shall make a path. Again, for which we shall once again select the grid. We probably won't need too huge a path for this. But we'll be prepared. Is that good? That's good. Sandstone. Only sandstone this side of the arch. There. And over here we shall do that. There. That works. Let's have a look. Try it out. Move some of these rocks back to do their duty as scenery. Throw down a few things. Idle pirate. We could do an idle pirate. Put them by a campfire. Ah! Throw some cargo down. Bamboo torches? Sure, why not? But not like that. I'm more careful about my placement of these bamboo torches. There. That's better. Let's see. I'm gonna put one more thing over there. Rowboat's a little expensive. It's reminding me that it's incomplete. Just like my soul. I'll put a well over there. Sure, why not? Okay. Are we good? Probably. Monies. There we go. Let's try that. Open! Open, damn you. Bring us more monies! More precious, precious monies. There. Hopefully that shall help. A soul? What's that? You know, kind of when, this is going to be kind of difficult to explain, I think, probably. You know, kind of that, that sort of feeling when you kind of are like halfway falling asleep, and then and then you're like sort of looking at yourself sleeping, that's so then it's the soul would be the I have no idea where I'm going with this. I think it has something to do with quantum mechanics. I'm not entirely certain. Something about something about that bit that's you that also isn't you. I'm not completely sure. I'll have to go back and check. I mean, I'm sure I must have some in a container somewhere. Is this going any better? Apparently not. Souls. It's the stuff that you trade to like to you know, they're like trading cards. I think you give away bits of them or pieces of them, and then they give you money. I think that's how that works. I'm not completely sure, to be perfectly honest. I'm glad you went to maintain a ride that's not open. I'm glad you did that. Anyway, that doesn't exist yet. Okay, people are queuing up for this, which is good. I need you to queue up for this as well. Give me all of your precious monies. I should probably throw down a bin, a few more bins, several more bins. That would probably come in handy. You feel like the roller coaster isn't going anywhere? I mean, You know, existentially speaking, I think that it's doing exactly what it was meant to do. Oh, crap! I actually made it? How did that happen? I'm confused. I made an objective! Yay! What happened? I attracted 600 guests. Okay, cool. We got it. We got 600 guests. Awesome. The guy with multiple faces came in and asked for a future favor. I think that might be it. Yeah. It's you read words out of a book, and then people show up, and they offer you some very kind things in exchange for pieces of that soul thing that we were talking about. Too many guests are trying to use these things. I have no idea. Aside from just making more? More vending machines? How many do you need? I don't want to put them by the thrill rides. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, you've been pickpocketed. Okay, security. Let's actually get on this. Where are ya? Where are my controls? Now you should be by the entrance. This is your beat by the entrance here. It's quiet, too quiet. Yes, there's a reason for that. Wish I could just use this to hop to the next one. Maybe I can, I just don't know. You have this much sprinting energy. Oh, nice. I didn't see that before. Okay. Okay. Alright. Where's the other one? Where's Alonzo? Oh, you're nearby. Great. Okay. Well, maybe if they try to get out of the park, at least you'll be right there. Just wave at each other. Okay. Where was this guest? Where was this guest? This guest was over here. By the Wild Blue. And so we just have to wait for security to notice somebody trying to get away. Or maybe they're just going to hang out in the park until they're spotted. That might be the problem. Okay, which one are you? You are Alonso. Alonso, I'm going to have you move back further out to where that other guest was, which was up here, right? Where are you again? Okay. Can I pick up and move you? I can. I'm going to put you about here. Here. Okay. I want to see if you spot someone over here. Trying to create a security net. And I don't know how long after they get pickpocketed that they notice. It's kind of a thing we gotta deal with. Nope, just gonna walk this way, right? Okay, yeah, great. Do we have anyone useful? Do we? Do we? Do we? I'm a little hesitant to make milkshake vending machines near the thrill rides. You see? You get what I'm saying here? Gentle rides, yes. Thrill rides, not so much. Yeah, the security net thing's probably not going to work out so well. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me that incomplete coaster is incomplete. I understand. What was that meme from, like, the aughts? We just used the same word repeatedly. I remember that. That's what this reminds me of. You gotta sell double the milkshakes. They don't keep them down. That's good economic theory. That's very sound. I like that. You're gonna go far. I mean, we already have multiple. We have multiples. What are they even doing? Alright. Yeah, we have multiple shops, and they're still swarming them, apparently. Well, not right this second. What is even happening here? Alright, slowly we're building back up, I think. How are our financials right now? How are our finances? And just look at that loan. Yep, great. Oh, we're actually repaying. Hey! Thief's been caught! Where possible victims have had their money returned to them. The security net is working! Game over. Game over, security have caught me. That's enough for one day. Excellent. Can we introduce things into the drinks? I mean, we could. I don't know. Yeah, this guest is unhappy because they were caught. You have failed us, Nelson. Failure. Huh? Where are you running after? Okay, wait. You're not gonna make it, are you? You ran out of sprinting energy. But this person, this security... Haha! It's working! Excellent. You did not get away with it, Melissa. Good! Good. It's actually working. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's more effective then. And more theft. Okay, you just notice you've been robbed. Someone at some point has stolen my money from me. Where are our guards? Alonzo, I'm going to move you in. I'm going to move you in this way. You're headed the wrong way. You're headed the wrong way, Alonzo. I'm going to move you in this way. See if you can catch whoever it is. Look around. Actually, I'm even gonna move you even further. I'm going to turn you around. Can I turn you around? I can't. See if they're trying to buy something with that person's money. All right. Perhaps I'm getting a little too micromanaging with this. I don't know. Perhaps we should look into other things here. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Do I have a glitch here on the captions? Possibly. Let me just go ahead and make sure we're clear there. Just noticed that. Just popped up for me. I'm going to clear the captions real quick. And there we go. Hopefully. Alright, good. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, dude, I actually need to be get going soon. I just wanted to I wanted to see if we're making money at any higher a rate. I get it. Incomplete coaster is incomplete. Okay, monthly profit 614. Arc rating 80, plus 88. Thefts 11. So, our balance right now that we're looking at, as far as our goal here goes, right? 614. Not as much as in May. So, a certain amount of building took place that might have eaten into our profits. So we're gonna have to watch that. Graphs. I'm not sure how to read the graphs. I'm not completely certain. Profit went up and then is now steadily declining, which is nice. I think we'll make it. We just have to figure it out. Our objectives here. We have to reach a monthly profit of $2,000. We had a monthly profit of $1,000 the previous month, over $1,000, so it's doable. We just have to make it work. And then finally $4,000 as well. Then paying off all loans is also in this, so that'll happen eventually. This is a longer scenario, so I think that we will get there. I think it is improving. Possibly. At least because cash flow at least got better. Construction costs are going down a little bit. They went down in June anyway. Management was about the same. Tiny bit lower than May, but it's, you know, roughly the same area. Didn't get quite as much from shops and facilities. Not sure what happened there. More from rides and tickets, though, which is kind of what we were going for. So it's really just a question of getting in there and hoping that this works out. Seeing how it goes. I'm not sure. It could go either way. Could go either way. This is interesting. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save us here. I shall save us. And hope that I'm going to try to... I think my objective here is going to be to hang back and try to let things build up enough that I can just finish the freaking roller coaster. We'll see how that goes. I might not be able to do it until after the loan is paid off. Because then, you know, you're not spending that $750 a month to pay off the loan. But we're going to save here. Security net. The security net appears to be working. Okay. And we're going to go back to the main menu. Exit the main menu? Okay. For I must go forth and do the lunch thing. So that will be happening shortly. Yeah, I don't really have anything exciting I could be showing in the background here. So, let's see. You've reached the rank of entrepreneur. Great. I have no idea what that means. Entrepreneur. Career set unlocked. Dex R welcomes you to the world of tomorrow. Oh, cool. That's like futuristic stuff. That'd be awesome. Okay. Well, that will be about it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I will be looking forward to seeing kind of what other degrees of mayhem are happening with this part. Seeing if I can eventually get things up to the point that I can have enough monies, which is what these objectives are about. So it's very cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the scenario. So we'll sort of see where that goes. In the meantime, what is happening on this planet? I don't know. What is happening on this planet? Too much. I'm going to actually go ahead and Just having this, having the logo in the background is starting to freak me out a little bit. So I'm gonna do the other thing. Wait a minute. Let me find my background. Ah, there. Okay, that feels better. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. What do we have happening here on this channel? So today is Thursday, so tomorrow being Friday, I will probably be doing Torment Tides of Numenera at some point. Let's see, Saturday evening, we have our Invisible Sun campaign that I run here, which is very cool. We just started back up again after like 10 months of a hiatus, and so very excited to get back to the actuality and sort of see what happens with our players. And furthermore, in the world of tabletop, let's see what else is happening. On Tuesday nights, I am running a playtest, a short campaign that's a playtest of a game I wrote called Genesis Undone, which is basically a GM-less game about telling the story of the dawn of a civilization as though it were a stage tragedy. So we had a very good session 0 for that, and we're going to just see how things play out. Then on Wednesdays we have our Scum and Villainy campaign, Untitled Space Game. We were not able to play last night, unfortunately, due to real life hitting, but hopefully we'll be able to play next week. Sort of more shenanigans in space, and then that brings us back around to Thursday. So yeah, that's been cool. I will, again, just as always, I don't have Planet Coaster nailed down for a specific day, so it'll just happen randomly as it does. I didn't get to do any streaming last night, so I was like, okay, I'm going to try to stream Planet Coaster, and then I got into recruitment for something, which I should talk about, actually. I am here. There's a platform. I should say a thing. Also, I thank all of you who, and thank you, by the way, okay, Anisha, thank you very much for mentioning the Invisible Sun, because it is very much a labor of love. It's the thing we did for quite a while, and I'm glad we're back with it. So thank you. I very much appreciate folks being there. I have just opened signups for some one-shots I'm going to be doing. I'm finally trying to get one-shots back on the channel if I can. And so I'm going back to the one of the games that's easiest for me to run, and also the first one I started with on this channel of tabletop RPGs, and that is Inspectors, which is a sort of a comedic Ghostbusters-like thing, or if you imagine Ghostbusters with the Frighteners, that kind of deal. It's basically a semi-competent folks going after the supernatural, kind of a sort of a paranormal investigation and elimination deal as a franchise, and very player-facing mechanics for that. The players determine pretty much everything almost about what's going on, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm doing 3 one-shots of that. They're going to be on Thursdays in July and August. Late July, early August. So if you're interested in that at all, there's a sign-up link down below. If you go down to click on RPG sign-up, if that's right. Yeah, I think that's... It's been so long since I've used it. If you look down below on my Twitch page and go to RPG sign-up, you can click on that. Otherwise, I also just tweeted it out if you want to check out my Twitter, which is Otherdoc, OTHERDOC. There's a link there, and just sign-ups will go for a little under a week, and then I will begin the task of figuring out who's going to be in the games. So feel free to dive in on that, take a look. Very much looking forward to getting back to one-shots again, if at all possible. So do check those out. And so I think that shall be about it. What do we have happening? A few things. We have a few people doing a few things. Let's see. The Opera Geek is streaming. We might go ahead and send a raid over to her. As it's been a little while. So I'll go ahead and do that when we hit the end card, and we go over and say hi to them. Feel free to hang on if you're so inclined to say hi to them with us. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all of a sudden.